Paris. French President Emmanuel Macron is not particularly known for mea culpas. So when he made a moderately regretful speech about Russia and Ukraine, ears perked up. Since the invasion of Russia, Macron has attracted both anger and scrutiny for sticking to the idea that Russian President Vladimir Putin can be persuaded. Now, H has been here for more than a year, telling a crowd in Slovakia that Western Europe isn't listening to the East on Russia and praising NATO, an alliance he once said was brain-dead. When France offered stronger than expected support for Ukraine's bid to join the military alliance, some began to wonder, has the war changed Macron? Allies still wonder. The question of where Macron France stand on Ukraine will loom large this week as European leaders meet in Spain to discuss how to bring Ukraine and other countries closer in the coming months-years. France wants to be at forefront of discussions on the enlargement of European Union. He strongly supports Ukraine's membership in NATO. And he says he will stand by Ukraine until victory. The positions are surprising because France has often expressed ambivalence towards NATO and has previously blocked plans to bring more countries into the EU. Some analysts liken this to a U-turn or French Zeitenwende, referring to Germany's massive change in defense spending after the invasion. But many allies still wonder why it took Macron so long to come to his senses, or whether he will match his words with action and weapons as the war continues. A senior European official said they would not be convinced unless France increased long-term support. Money always speaks pretty well to loyalty, said the official, who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss sensitive allied dynamics. There is question about whether this is a change in tactics rather than strategy, said Rim Momtaz, Paris-based consultant research fellow at the International Institute for Strategic Studies. Tactics can open the boundaries of maneuver, he continued. But the question is how he will use it. No one knows the answer to that yet. Leading a greater Europe, Macron has long aspired to lead Europe. But he missed moment on Ukraine and abandoned efforts to strengthen the Western alliance with Poland and Baltic states. He angered his allies by continuing to talk to Putin as full-scale invasion approached and in the early days of war. Then, when it came to weapons and money, he handed over leadership to US officials and even Britain's Boris Johnson. French officials, on the other hand, state that France's reaction was strong from the beginning. For example, they note that France acted quickly after the invasion and sent troops to Romania within a few days. But some acknowledge the president's messages have been inconsistent. And few deny that the war changed their thinking. Marie Dumoulin, director of Wider Europe program at the European Council on Foreign Relations, said that before February 2022, Macron was